Hi, I'm Lea Chapin. I'm here at Carrie Glover's home here outside of Limassol, Cyprus. I just had my first international class. There were 12 of us total, 12 lovely ladies. We have Elspeth, we have Carrie, my host, we have Angela, and we have Freddie. Freddie decided he'd join us tonight too. I know he has much to say. This is Carrie's sweet little puppy dog. As I had promised earlier when Carrie and I had interviewed Carrie about the class before our class, I thought perhaps we would do an exit interview where people would share their experiences of the spiritual class that I brought forward tonight. So this is what I'd like to do to Betty just left us. He's bored. Um, he's left us. I just like to get their feedback about what they felt or what they sensed because when I bring the messages forward, I really never know what people understand or what they're experiencing. Oftentimes, people will have visions or they'll have some kind of an understanding in terms of a telepathic communication, or they'll feel some energy within their body. Um, and so it's always wonderful to be able to receive the feedback because when I'm channeling, I have my own visions. I'm clairaudient. I'm uh, clairvoyant, so I'm actually seeing, feeling, and sensing what's happening when I'm doing the class and the work with people. But it's so much lovelier to be able to have other people share what they're experiencing. So we'll have a full sensory experience here. So Elspeth, I think I'll start with you, and you just share with our listening audience what you were feeling tonight or what was happening inside of you as Christ spoke.
Okay. There was a great sense of unity in the group. When we first started, there was a little bit of nervousness. You know, you'd feel that in the group, but it slowly and actually very quickly just moved into a most wonderful experience of a space of immense love. People just opened up their hearts. They knew deep within their own souls what they were here for, and they just opened layer by layer until the very end. And once they got the channeled message through from Jesus, then the the immense energy just ramped up, you know. And I think there was a lot of people did personal clearings within the space as well, which is always a wonderful space to be in. For me personally, it was beautiful. It was just so lovely to have you here, having just only spoken to you on Facebook and just got you here to Cyprus via Kerry, to have this sharing experience for everybody. It was amazing. It was great. So come back.
Yeah, I want to come back and thank you for finding me.
No, thank you, Spirit.
Thank you. Carrie?
I felt it was wonderful to feel the essence of Christ. And when I read your book, I didn't actually really understand what that meant. And I
Which
feel
book? The first one or the second one?
your second book. And I think for the people who are here today, I feel that they also felt that they were touched in some way with that. And whether or not they hadn't had perhaps a bolt of lightning, but they felt that this event was very special. And it's something that they will remember for a long time to come. And there was so much joy and happiness of people coming together, friends, old friends and new friends. And I think there's been some special relationships that have been built on today. So I'd like to thank you for sharing that with us and bringing Christ into the session.
Thank you.
For us all to feel.
Thank you for hosting and having me and going to all this trouble to make us this marvelous food and bring everyone together. So, thank you, thank you. Freddie decided to come back.
Yeah.
So thank you, Freddie. Angela?
I was quite curious about coming here today. Didn't know what to expect. I was actually quite curious to see you channel, to see how you worked, and it said that we would get a channel message each. So that was really nice to listen to you to give people channel messages, and especially myself. Mine was about compassion, and in my job, I feel I do give compassion. I do training as well. I do a lot of training in my job. So, and I am compassionate because they don't know what they're doing, they're learning something new. So, I'm glad to know that I do give that, and I will emphasize that more with the job that I do. So, that was interesting, and it was something I mentioned to Elspeth before. When you were talking to everybody and giving people messages, and it was so lovely the words you were using about love, compassion, and veil, lift up the veil, and everyone being, some people being Jesus' mother, and they're beautiful and sweet. And I was thinking, wow, this is how Jesus really spoke to people 2,000 years ago. And I was thinking, I never really thought about it like that. I didn't even imagine how he spoke, how he preached. If he was preaching like that 2,000 years ago, why did they crucify him? Why did they do the awful thing they did to him? Because what he's channeling through you, and he's saying the most beautiful words. I don't understand why that happened. It's beyond. I'm like, it's beyond my comprehension why someone would do that. So that's what come through to me. It's so lovely to listen to, and you think, wow, such a horrible thing happened to him. So that's what came through all this, and it was so nice to be with so many like-minded women who are on the same path, or we're getting on that path. So it was lovely. I really, really enjoyed it, and being in this beautiful home of Kerry's, and everything's just so bright and beautiful. So thank you, Kerry, for that. Great. And the wonderful meditation, Elspeth. It was so nice, and I did really clear my head, and I see a yellow triangle in my third eye, which was really nice. So yeah, thank you, Lea, for coming. We really appreciate it. It's been amazing.
Thank you. It was a wonderful experience for me, and I wanted to share what I felt with you when I kept looking at you, and I could feel your awe, and I could feel your wonder, but also I could feel this energy of your heart expanding when Christ was talking about compassion, and how, as I recall, um, that it was like waves and waves of energy that you would be sending out to people in terms of this compassion, and it was just like your aura was expanding even greater into compassion, and how important that is, that um, that you're holding and carrying this, but also that the world needs compassion, the world needs kindness, the world needs compassion, the world needs people to open their hearts and have the softness, and um, to respect and love and honor their brothers and sisters. So when I tapped into you, I could just feel that from you. I could feel that within your essence. So I remember that, and I remember your eyes being just like in awe and in wonder. That was what I was feeling or sensing from you. So know that within the essence of your being, that it's compassion that you're sending out to the world. That's what the world needs. When I was tapping into your energy, Elspeth, I could see that um, when you lived 2,000 years ago as an Essene, that you were deeply connected to the earth energy and to the grids and the ley lines, which is in correspondence with what you're doing now, or in alignment with it. And I could really feel, I'm closing my eyes so I can remember this. I could feel your devotion and your commitment to the Earth Mother, and I feel that commitment now in your current life, and how dedicated and how committed you are at bringing peace to the earth, and bringing the sacred balance to the earth. And um, it's always interesting when I tap into someone's energy, because we're having that carryover from other lifetimes, and we're replaying it, and we're embodying it. So um, that was really neat. Fashion term, dating myself. It was really neat for me to be able to see you 2,000 years ago as an Essene woman working with the energy of the earth, and with such love and dedication, and then knowing, what you're doing now, that there's that parallel. Um, so that was really a powerful vision for me, when I tapped into you. And with you, Carrie, I saw you up in the ninth dimension. You were like, I don't,
Hovering.
hovering, like you didn't want to come back into your body. And it was like, oh, they're like, come on now, come back into the body, come back into the body. Get grounded, get anchored here, because you need to bring, not need to, but I'm going to use the word need, that it's important that you bring this power of this energy from the ninth dimension or beyond into your physicality, grounded into the earth, and then you're sending and emitting this energy out to others as a conduit between heaven and earth. And that's what you're doing. You brought all these ladies here as a conduit to help them to understand the spiritual realm and embody it and anchor it into their individual daily lives. So that's what I saw for you, is like there's a part of you that, like, I don't really want to be here in the earth plane, but I guess I better do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you're hovering over there. So
Flying.
Huh?
I'm flying.
Does that feel familiar?
Yeah. Keep grounding her
Yeah,
down.
keep grounding her down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was really neat. So it's fun when I'm channeling, because I'm also seeing and sensing and feeling. So I have multi-sensory perception. So not only am I hearing the words of Christ speak to me, but I'm seeing and feeling and sensing what's going on with each individual person. So interesting to if you put some kind of a brainwave monitor on my brain to figure out what the heck is, what's actually really happening, because I'm like, oh. But
But I think with what you were saying, it planted a lot of seeds inside the other souls.
Yeah.
And they will now go away and, as I say, water these seeds, and it's for their own growth.
Right.
So, it's like they've been spurted forward on their growth path from today, which is wonderful. Yeah.
And that's why we're here, and that's what Christ's message was about.
Absolutely.
Is walking in the footprints of his work and Mary Magdalene's work and the Holy Family's work, and carrying on and bringing the light forward, and each one teach one, each one lead one, as we awaken and bring the light to the world, because we are the light, and we need to be in our physical bodies and our physical forms, Carrie, to continue to hold the light for our planet.
Can I ask a question?
You can. I think Sarah wants to come in. Sarah, do you want to come in? Oh, you don't want to join us on our exit interview? You're welcome. All right, we'll say goodbye. Goodbye, Sarah. Thank you. We'll talk soon.
Lee, last weekend when we were in the Dead Sea, you talked a lot about the new Essenes, you channeled the Essenes reawakening and finding themselves in this life. So I wanted to, now that we're here in Cyprus, to some ladies that you've connected to originally electronically, and then by working with them and now in person, I just wanted to know if you had anything that you wanted to share, just in terms of the parallels between our lives 2,000 years ago, and then obviously it was a significant time 2,000 years ago, leading up to the crucifixion of Jesus, and now everyone's coming back. So wanting to know the parallels to what's going on in the world today.
Well, since you did not attend my class, you missed this, Jared. We were 12 women who were a part of the Essene community. There were 12 of us. So Christ came through and told us that we were all there 2,000 years ago, and we were a part of the Essene community. And each of these ladies held their own wisdom and knowledge, and brought forth the energy to help Christ during his time before, during, and after the crucifixion. So it's interesting when I said here, and I counted the number of ladies. I said 12. I thought, oh, this is interesting. So I knew that we were Christ's disciples in some way, and then he told us that we were a part of the Essene community, and he welcomed us back into our remembrance as that family of light that he lived with, and also we also helped him during his ministry and during his time as he grew up. So we all had different roles. So if I did personal readings for all these 12 ladies, I could, or the ladies, I would know a bit more about their individual lives as Essenes. And that's, I believe, was what's going to be happening, is that more and more people are going to step forward. I've already had lots of people who've read my book, Divine Union, The Love Story of Jesus and Mary Magdalene, who feel that they're a part of this Essene community, and they're stepping forward and they're having remembrances or past life remembrances of their life with Jesus, or feeling a strong connection. And so they are contacting me, wanting readings to find out who they were and what their role is. And so tonight, when we were doing the class, it was like, oh, we're all a part of the scene community. It didn't surprise me. I never know what's going to be brought forth when I teach, or what Christ or the Holy Family is going to bring forward. So that was really nice. So should have joined us. Thank you for asking the question, though. That was very important. So, any other comments or thoughts about that? Questions?
Just divinely aligned, divinely orchestrated.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen. I know. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I just want to thank God for bringing me here, and just nice, lovely people. I'm in a new country teaching a class. Can you imagine? All right. Have a great day. Namaste. Tomorrow we go to Egypt. We'll have some new adventures, I imagine. But we will not forget Cyprus. We shall return. Go in peace.